Hey everyone, it's Lisa from DAnaugustnails and welcome back to the channel. Let's hop into the watch me work, which will be done on my beautiful older sister. So I'm showing you guys these gershion dual forms that we will be using today to give my sister a bit of length, and I will be sizing her nails to each one. Now I was cleaning out my salon, I threw away all them dual forms except for these, like an angelic nail goddess's voice said, don't throw these away, you gonna need them. And she was right, and I'm glad I listened. So I've already prepped and everything, and I'm going in with 2 coats of protein bond, letting them dry in between coats. And I think we're going to be doing the pinky first. So I've applied Gershion 01 from their red kit. My brush is coated in base coat, and I'm just using it to move it on that jewel form. I kept it super thin at the cuticle area with a little bit of thickness to the apex as well as to the free edge. First time, second time actually, but first time on another person using these dual forms. And to be fair, I should have done this on all the nails, what I'm doing right now, which is like removing excess product, but I didn't, and I had a bit of trouble on the end, but you're gonna have to see. Anyway, here, these are my son's little fingers. I made him help me. He got tired of me by the second nail. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So I used 01 on like 6 of the nails, and then I'm going to create this sort of like milky white for the other nails. But here you guys can see, you will see how much work I'm going to have to do, like filing I'm going to have to do. Now I didn't have a milky white, but what we don't have, we will create. Okay, are we not artists? Do we not create? Do we not inspire, influence? I don't even know where I'm going with this, but anyway, white plus clear equals milky white. There you go. And I'm going to do this on the middle finger and the thumb. So same method, getting it into the dual forms, keeping it thin at the cuticle area, making sure there's an apex, and then, like a little thickness at the free edge. What are you going to do? Pressing it from cuticle down, checking for spillage, which is easily taken care of, I made her cleanse her own dang nails. I'm like, you always sitting up here doing nothing. So I made her cleanse her own nails. Anyway, here I am with my 5-in-1 Panabit, and I'm taking down the free edge, but it ain't even the free edge that's the issue. It is the bulk that is on the underside of these nails that is making it actually quite difficult to do the free edge. It was bad. It was really bad. See, there you go. Why did I not take the time? I didn't want to. Oh, I didn't want to, so I didn't. Anyway, I used this file to do this, and like a carbide thinner bit to do a little bit more. But anyway, my sister wanted these nails to be very, very short because she actually pays me for my service by doing a service. She braids my daughter's hair and her daughter's hair, so she needs short nails. Y'all, the Sunday dinner is real. Huh? It's real. So, black lamb with some asparagus and corn, and then you can't really see it, but there's 2 kinds of potatoes in there. Sorry about the audio. It's raining. My kids are in the room, all that stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna give y'all a close-up look. Look at it. Yeah. I'm excited. It's about to go down. So you guys saw me filing from my perspective, her perspective, to give her the short nails. We actually took them in to be a bit of a more short coffin. And I did this because I knew that by adding the layers of polish that we would add, they would become like a slightly tapered square. You're going to have to see what I mean. But I'm going in with a coat of protein bond on all the nails. And then I'm using green from the mizhse gel polish series. This is green number 3, and this is a very lovely tealy green. There is a inspo pic that I'm going to put up right here so you can see, basically a recreation of the exact set that I saw. So this is kind of a share color. Some of the mizhse gel polish series colors are share. You just got to be patient. I don't know if I did 2 or 3 coats, but I keep the coats thin and I do 60-second cures in between them because they were inexpensive. They hold up very nicely, and I am committed to this color. It is a beautiful color. So, yeah, man. I love how this applied, and there's so much to be said about taking your time to file, to keep a the cuticle, you know, area flush to take care of those sidewalls, debulking, getting that shape, because it all, and you know, even buffing too, because it all comes into play when you're trying to get that really lovely coat of polish. And then we applied the matte top coat on all those nails. So I added a bit of Gershion's base coat to create sort of like a blooming gel situation, and I'm going in with Missy's color in that green number 3, that lovely teal, as well as I'm going in with Eternal, I think Eternal number 1, which is their white, and I'm just adding like swooshes like that, like what we saw from that intro pic, just swooshes up and down. And some of them I connect on the underside one color, or I'll connect the white on the underside of one color or the top side. I'm doing this with my dotting tool, you guys. I think her thumbs were my favorite. Like, look at how cute they are. I cannot stand it. And then I do cure this for a full 30 seconds, because if I cured it for any more, maybe it would be a little cloudy, because that's what happens when you have a cure base coat. I don't know. I just want to be careful. Now, there's a tacky layer. Do you know what I mean? It's gel polish. What are you going to do? Here's what you do. You get yourself some gold flake. Get yourself some gold flake, okay? So I picked up the gold flake with a little dip of base coat on my dotting tool, and I'm just applying it, man. Like, you know, there's no rhyme, no reason. Willy-nilly, man. Willy-nilly. And I applied a matte top coat. And I'm going to do these palm trees, which are not on that inspo pic. They're on another inspo pic that I kind of have to throw up here, too, so you can kind of see that, you know, two inspo pics created one look, like, you know, that vibe. I tried to do this palm tree without top coating it matte. It looked horrible. And my older sister, who happens to be a nail tech, by the way, was all like, you should top coat it. And I was like, whatever. And I kept going, and it looks horrible. And then I like took it off, and then I top coated it. And you know what she did? Let me tell you what she didn't do. She did not miss out on the opportunity to tell me I told you so. That's what she didn't do. Okay? Hot mess. So, but she was right. She totally was right. You know what I mean? It's tricky doing a nail tech's nails, man. So this is Saviland's black. I did the initial trunk of the tree, and then I did the stems of the palm leaf, and then I just did the extra leaves, which is super easy to do once after I listened to my sister. Listen to your sister. Well, it depends. It depends on what the heck she's saying. Like, don't be trying to listen to everything she say. Do you know what I mean? There's some, you know, wisdom type treasures in there tucked away ever so gently. But don't be listening to everything she said. Do you know what I mean? So here I'm doing the process again, drawing those stems, having already drawn the trunk, and then just a flick of the wrist to do those leaves. You guys have seen this done a million times. There's no way to get this right and or wrong. It depends on the look that you're going for. The look that I was going for, I did not achieve it before I added the matte top coat. Sometimes you can get away with drawing on like a shiny surface, and sometimes you cannot. But I love the idea that, you know, gel does not move when you're doing art on a matte surface. So that's always a safe bet to go with. Yeah. And so when I am done with this, I will cure for a full 60 seconds because, you know, it's gel paint. What are you gonna do? That collection of foils right there in the background, I had not used it. So again, you guys, I'm trying to use a lot of things that I have not used. They're just sitting in my drawer because why the heck not? Why the heck not? Anyway, this ended up being a really cute summer nail. What I did do that was different from the picture that I stole the palm tree from, I added some coconuts. Authenticity, man. I live on an island. There's coconut trees and there's coconuts. Okay, not just we have palm trees, but we also have coconut trees, which are also kind of palm trees. I put some coconuts in there, okay? I'm trying to be authentic. You don't know which Bahamians are watching and which aren't. And so just to cover my butt, I'm like, they coconut trees, ain't regular palm trees. Here I go with the dotting tool in that Saviland black. And, you know, coconuts. It's authentic. Now, some of the nails have the one palm tree, some have two. There is a challenge in just executing something that you've seen as well as creating something from scratch. You know what I mean? So challenge yourself, but also, you know, add a little va-va-voom, something that's just you. So I top coated everything in matte. which I had to talk my sister into. So here's a video of the finished look. I love you guys for watching. If you haven't liked already, please like, share, comment, subscribe. There will not be a description list, a product list. So DM me if you want to know. Love you guys for watching. Promise to see you in the next one. Bye.